Once upon a time, in a large textile factory on the outskirts of the city, there lived a man named Jack. He was the hardest worker on the production floor. Every day, from 6 in the morning until 8 at night, he stood in front of his sewing machine, eyes focused on every stitch, hands moving without rest. His legs were swollen, his back felt like it was about to break, and his eyes burned from lack of sleep. But Jack never complained. He had a wife and 2 young children waiting for him in a modest rented house. The pay was barely enough, but it was enough for rice and milk for his kids. One night, after his shift ended, Jack sat in the empty factory canteen. His body felt like it no longer belonged to him. He closed his eyes for a moment, then muttered to himself, "Tomorrow, I'll take a sick day. My body is so exhausted. Just one day of rest, then I can work again." Not far from him, Andy, his coworker who often ate lunch with him, overheard the muttering. Andy approached, his face full of false concern. "Hey, Jack, what's wrong? You sick?" Jack, in his moment of weakness, believed Andy was a friend. "Yeah, Andy, my body is really tired. Tomorrow I'll take a sick day. Just need some rest." Andy nodded, patting Jack's shoulder. Yeah, get plenty of rest, man." But that very night, Andy spread the story in the factory workers' WhatsApp group. "You guys know what? Jack is planning to quit. He says the pay is too small and the workload is too much. He says he can't take it anymore." Rena, another co-worker who read the message, immediately told Mr. Hart, the head of HR. "Sir, Jack is complaining about his salary and workload. He says he's moving to the factory next door. I'm worried this might spread to other employees." Mr. Hart, who had never liked Jack because Jack once refused to bribe him during a salary raise request, saw this as an opportunity. He immediately reported to Director Stone, the factory owner. "Mr. Director, Jack has already made a deal with our competitor. Tomorrow he's leaving, and word is he's taking our confidential production data, the exclusive stitching patterns we just developed." Director Stone's face turned red. That confidential data was a billion-dollar investment. Without verifying, without calling Jack in for clarification, he immediately ordered Mr. Hart, "Fire him tonight. Put him on the industry blacklist. Make sure he can never work in any factory again." That night, at 11 o'clock, Jack was called to the HR office. He was still wearing his worn-out t-shirt and cloth pants that smelled of machinery. He thought he was being called for overtime, but what he found was a termination letter signed by Director Stone himself. "But sir, I never..." "Enough, Jack. You've been blacklisted. Any factory in our association will never hire you." Jack walked out of the factory with empty hands. His final paycheck was withheld under the accusation of betrayal. His savings ran out within a month. His wife cried every night. His children asked why Daddy didn't go to work anymore. Jack couldn't answer. The most tragic part, Jack never planned to quit. He never discussed his salary with anyone. He never knew what confidential data even meant. He just wanted one day of rest, because his body was like an old machine running out of oil. But in a world where words travel faster than truth, a simple laborer's weary complaint turned into a tale of betrayal that destroyed his life. This story teaches us a painful but important truth about human nature. Never share your deepest thoughts or struggles with just anyone. People may seem caring and friendly in front of you, but behind your back, they can twist your words, exaggerate your troubles, and use them against you. In the workplace, even your lunch buddy can be an unsuspecting spy. In any environment, your complaints are ammunition that can be fired back at your own head. Your secrets, dreams, and weaknesses are treasures that must be protected. Sharing too soon or with the wrong person can turn trust into tragedy. Guard your heart. Be wise with your words. And remember, in a world full of ears hungry for gossip, silence is often safer than careless speech. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and share it with those you care about. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.